Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another Wargaming miniature video. In today's video, we're going to do a store news update where if you've never been to any of my store news updates, what I like to do is I'd like to touch on like what I finished, what I'm working on, what kind of supplies I got in, also what kind of product I got in, and any news. And I try to do this every week, but as you know, I'm recovering from a recent heart attack, and I move a little slowly now. And sometimes I don't have the wind or the endurance, I should say, to do videos. But tonight I actually have a little endurance, so I figured I'd throw out a store news update because I do have some things to talk about. Okay. This is not going to be a project update, which I do have an American War of Independence project update that I need to film as well. But let's talk about the 5 topics. What have I finished? Well, I finished a commission, and I just filmed a video showing off all these figures. What this commission was Dutch Jaegers, militia, and artillery for this customer's Dutch-Belgian army. 2 battalions of each and 6 guns. I had already finished 4 battalions of line and some Nassau. So he's got quite a his Napoleonic army is starting to grow pretty good. But I do not have any more commissions. That's all I've finished. So what am I working on? Well, I've decided, because I don't have any more commissions, that I'm going to start working on my American War of Independence. I have a project started, and it's Land of the Free. I have some continental troops. I guess they're with round caps. They are, I just finished washing them, soap and water, and they're over there drying. So I'll probably clean them up tomorrow, get them on popsicle sticks and prime them. But that's going to be part of my AWI project update that you might want to tune in for that. Okay, so that's what I'm working on. I'm also working on cleaning up my studio, reorganizing and rearranging, reboxing, and basically just putting everything back, because apparently when I was in the hospital, my wife came through like a wrecking ball, and she didn't really mess with my figures, which I appreciate, but everything that was on my desk, or everything that, my paints and my computer supplies and my boxes and stuff, everything got moved around because she felt like she had an opportunity to get in here and clean, which I appreciate, but that just puts a little bit of extra effort on me to get everything back in order. I've got everything pretty much put back into place, so I have a pretty good idea where everything's at. I'm still missing a few things, but I can reorder those, and then I'll probably reorder them. I'll get them in, and then I'll find them, Wow, okay, I see something on that shelf over there that I didn't even realize I was missing. Okay, but that's okay. All right, so that's what I'm working on. I'm working on my AWI I'm just going to do one unit, probably a 3 base unit of 6 figures each, just to kind of dabble. I was going to do British, but my only British unit that I have in my possession only has one standard bearer. And I think they should have two, right? The King's colors and the regimental colors. Even if it's a small little unit, I want to have both. So I'm going to have to reorder maybe just a pack, because they sell, Old Glory sells these, just command packs. So I can get some standard bearers and drummers and stuff like that. Because I want to put 2 standard bearers on a base with the King's colors and the regimental colors. Okay. Okay, so that's what I've finished. That's what I'm working on. Supplies. I have gotten in quite a bit of supplies. The first thing you saw was this paint bottle. I use that as a focus, but I'm going to show some paint that I just got in. I'm going to hold off on showing that off until kind of the end. It's just going to be kind of a quick, this is what I got in. But I did get in quite a bit of paint. I don't know, 20 bottles, something like that. I got in a dry brush paintbrush set. I'm going to show that off. What else did I get in? Supply-wise. Oh, yeah, I got some boxes in. Okay, I ordered some 12x9 boxes. I already have a handful of 2-inch depth and 3-inch depth 12x9s. And with the new Victrix order I got in, if I put two bags in the 3-inch box, it's just way too much, right? So I went ahead and ordered a 4-inch, and a customer just recently ordered 2 Victrix product from me, and I put them in that 4-inch box, and it was a tight fit. So I think I need to go ahead and order some more, maybe a 5-inch depth, and maybe some more 2, 3. I don't need any more 4-inch because I just got that in. Supplies. Just boxes, really. That's really all I got in that I can think of. Yeah, that's all the supplies I got in, was these paints, those brushes, and those boxes. Now, what product have I got in? Well, I got in a pretty large shipment of Victrix. I'm not going to show you every little pack that I ordered, but I ordered a lot. And you can find that on my eBay store. Go to the eBay store. That's what this store update's all about. And you can, if you're interested in Victrix, which I think you should be because they're excellent models, they're phenomenal, and the price is right. Because I just sold I think it was 30, like in the bag, there was like 30 Dark Age archers and slingers, and I sold it for $33. So that's like just barely $1 a figure. I think that's awesome. I was able to put a bunch of Old Glory, Ancients, Napoleonics, 100 Years' War, not only Old Glory, but a couple of other brands as well. Oh, I can't remember the name of them. Rank and File? No, that's Old Glory. They 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 come in smaller bags of maybe 9 or 10 figures, but I got a ton of those Hunter's Wars on there, plus Ancients, Napoleonics. Now, product that I have coming in, I've got more bases coming in, war bases, just to fill my coffers. But I also have another Old Glory order coming in. It's pretty big. It's going to have almost all American War of Independence in that order, because I'm running really very low on my American War of Independence. When I pulled those round hats out, I noticed that I only have like 6 more bags of American War of Independence. And I really don't have any British. I've got like British Light Dragoons, and that's it. So I didn't realize, because when I went to order, I just went, I'll take one of everything. I think I need to go through and more methodically pick and choose more of the traditional tricorn dress uniforms, the coats, not the hunting shirts, and not the round caps. I think I need to get some just regular tricorns. Also, I think I need to get some command packs. I'll probably put that order in tomorrow. I also, what else did I order? Okay, these paints, the Old Glory, the Victrix, the bases. Oh, I ordered a bunch of flags. These flags, I went to Cotton Gyms. I went to Fighting 15. But Fighting 15 doesn't really carry American War of Independence flags. They have flags for everything else, but not for the American War of Independence, which I don't really understand. But Cotton Gym I ordered. There's another brand of flag that I ordered. I ordered some GMB flags. Yeah, basically just ordering everything I don't already have, because I noticed there are some units that I don't have flags for. So I ordered those flags. I don't anticipate those coming in anytime soon, but yeah. Okay, news. I've got a lot of news that, but the store news is we are offering, we have a shipping discount going on right now, where if you order $50 or more on my eBay store, you'll get free shipping. That's pretty awesome. So imagine you have like a $45 in your cart, and shipping is going to wind up being $5 to $10, right? So if you just add $5 or $5 to $10 a product, you'll get that product instead of having to pay for shipping. So that's kind of cool. And plus it'll boost my sales up over $50. But yeah, that's the big news for the store, is that I have no commissions currently active right now. So if you're interested in dropping a commission, hit me up at my email address and I will gladly send you a price sheet and we can get you your armies started to get painted. Now, these battalions that I painted for this guy, I fully anticipated it only taking me like 2 weeks to have all that done at the longest. And I think it took me 3, maybe 4 weeks to do it. But that was because of my health. But I'm getting better. So I think I can paint these guys up probably in the 2 weeks that I would normally paint. Let's see, anything else news-wise? Not really. Just the sales, just this commission and the shipping is free at $50. And that's it for the news. All right, so let me show you some of the paint that I got in. I'm going to have to put this in my lap. Before we get started, okay, I got a MiG order in and I got a Vallejo order in, but this MiG they have this dry brush land, and you can see the brush, what they look like right there. I guess they're anticipating dry brushing the bottom of the bases or just land in general, but I think I can use that to dry brush anything. I pulled them out and I kind of looked at them a little bit, but I didn't, I haven't used them or tested them or anything like that. So I'll probably do a review of these at some point. Okay. All right. So, Vallejo, I got some new wood. I already had okay, this is called beige brown, and beige brown is kind of the wood color that I've been using for rifle stocks and stuff like that until I discovered new wood. I've always thought that new wood was a better color for stocks. Okay, this is my Panzer Aces new wood, but when they came out with a model color new wood, I heard that this bottle, now you can kind of see, this is one of the newer bottle designs. You can see that they've kind of changed the tint a little bit, and I heard this had more pigment. So I'm gonna test that to be sure. But I love new wood. And here is old wood. And you can see it's a little faded compared to that. Chainmail silver. I got some chainmail silver. It says it's a primer, but it would be good for like armor, like 100 Years War, Romans, anything that where someone's wearing like iron or steel armor. Okay, let's stay with Vallejo. Okay, field blue. I needed it, and of course it's the new higher pigment field blue. I have field blue already, but I was noticing that I'm starting to get very low on it, so I got that just to replenish my field blue. All right. Now this is splinter green, but there's also splinter blotches, which this is the old Panzer Race color, and this is the new splinter green. And this is splinter stripes, right? And I already have splinter green, splinter brown, which is splinter blotches 2, and splinter stripes, but I didn't have the base coat. I've been using camo beige, but that's actually not the right color. So I was able to find base camo splinter. So that's actually the base coat of the camo splinter. Now I also have this, that was the splinter colors. Now this is a Model Air color, but I was just excited. I didn't realize it was Model Air. I just was excited when I saw brown violet. It's kind of like an alternative to olive drab. It's supposed to be, if I'm correct, it's supposed to be like American helmets. But I don't know. I think I like olive drab better. I'll have to experiment with that color because it looks a little brown. And I was able to also find chestnut brown because I've been looking for chestnut brown for ages because I want to paint some of my horses chestnut. And I also got mahogany brown. This is really just for some alternate wood coloring. You can see that these colors are very subtle in their differences, but that's the nature of paint. I could not find in my rack here my Iraqi sand. I looked for it, and I know I just bought one called Iraqi sand, and and I went looking for it. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I went ahead and ordered another one. So this, but it's also the new pigment. So, and I'm going to experiment with some of these model colors and some of the old Panzer Aces or other model colors and see if there is in fact a pigment change. That will be a video probably within the week. Okay, and then I also got something called dark blue. I have dark blue already. As a model color, right? It's a little bit darker, but I don't know. Dark blue is what I've been, this dark blue is what I've been using for my French blue uniforms, Napoleonic. And so I ordered this dark blue, thinking it was, and because this one's almost empty, thinking it was going to be exactly the same, but it looks like it's even darker. So we'll have to experiment with that. Again, that's another experiment. All right, and that's all the Vallejo. Now I got some Atom paints in. These are from MIG. I got some gunmetal from Atom. These all come with mixing bowls, and they're 20 milliliters, not 17. Actually, I think these guys are 18. I think they changed it to 18. Yeah, that says 18 milliliters, where these guys are 17. Yeah, that's a 17. This is an 18 milliliter, so you get 1 extra milliliter, which is quite a bit. If that's 17, 18 is quite a bit. But this is 20 with a mixing bowl, and it's gunmetal. So I just wanted to compare it to my other gunmetals. I also got olive drab, because every paint company apparently has a different idea of what olive drab is supposed to be. So I wonder if this brown violet and this olive drab are the same. They're very close. And then I ordered a color that I thought would be a little bit more blue, but you can see this is more green. It's called marine blue, right? So it's kind of like a blue-green, but more green. And then I got this forest green that I've already used as highlights for my Jaegers. The Jaeger unit that I painted, I came back over it with this forest green to bring out the details of the jacket. And then finally, I ordered a British smart set of British European theater colors, which has the British brown, it has service 1941-42 drab, and then it's got the 44 to 45 olive drab, and it has the number 3 khaki green. This 44 to 45 olive drab is the number 15, which I have from AK, but it was just way too dark. It was almost like a black, and I thought that was just way too dark. So I got this set because I planned on painting a bunch of British armor, and you get the 4, and it has a mixing ball in it as well, but they're 17 milliliters. This British khaki looks really good. I like it. And the rest of these are all drab. Well, actually, that's British brown. These are the 2 drabs. And this one should be the number 15, which you can see that's way brown. But that's like a really dark green. So maybe it's supposed to be dark green. But all the modelers that I have seen paint British armor, they're always using Russian uniform, and that is way too light, because everything that I've learned about the British armor, it was very dark green, not the light green like Russian uniform is. So I'll experiment with it. We'll see what it looks like. But yeah, I got these paints in and that brush set. And all right, so that was the store news update. And be sure to hit me up on the email if you want me to do any commission work for you. And if you just want to shop, be sure to hit my eBay store and browse and understand that we've got a shipping discount, $50 or more, free shipping. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.